is now time for Ask the Expert, and we're talking about college aid today. Families can apply for federal student aid beginning October 1st, and that's actually 3 months earlier than ever before.
Yeah, there are other changes, so we've asked financial professional Brad Allen of Drake & Associates to explain them to us today. So what's changing this year? Why earlier?
Yeah, so there's three big changes that are occurring with the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA is the acronym for it. And the big one is the one you just mentioned. So you can take that as early as October 1st now. It used to be January 1st, but the deadline is still June 30th. So you want to make sure you get that in time. And just know that colleges look at first come, first served basis. So the sooner you get that application in, the better off you're going to be with that.
Now, be prepared to fill out that application, because
it's lengthy.
It is.
Yeah, you think they're the CIA trying to find out every drop of money you have, right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, they're trying to make it a little bit easier, which brings us to number two.
Okay,
so
good.
They're going to prioritize taxes now. So before, if you had a student that was going into college next year, what they do is they look at your taxes for this year, right? So that was a problem for a lot of parents because they're trying to rush and get their taxes done and make sure they get that in on time. Now they're looking at the prior year. So if you have a student going into college next year, it's 2015 taxes that they'll take a look at to determine if you qualify for federal aid programs.
Well, let's talk about the financial privacy issue of it all.
Yeah, the privacy is a big one. I mean, when you're looking at FAFSA, you're allowed to look at 10 different schools as far as financial aid that you can get from them.
Okay.
Now, in the past, those schools knew the other 9 that you were looking at.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so they could say, okay, well, they're going to give them less, so now we're going to give them less as well. So now there's a little more privacy involved. They can't do that anymore. So they're looking at, you know, you're going to get the best outcome or the best financial aid because those colleges can't see the other ones you're looking at.
And this really is worth every parent's time to do this. I mean, it might seem a little bit intrusive, but if you're looking for financial options, these do offer that if you fill it out right? Right. And also, if you have more than one student in college, you're going to be in better luck. I mean, you might think you've got a bigger financial burden now because you have 2 in college, but they look at that as well, whether you have 1 or 2 or 3, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you want to look at other things too. You want to look at, you need to know the differences between grants and loans. Right?
Grants you don't have to pay back.
Yeah, exactly.
Loans, that's a whole other story, right?
And not only do you have to pay them back, but you have to pay them back with interest. And that's one of the biggest problems in the U.S. right now is students coming out of college and having all this debt racked up that they're paying years and years down the line.
So would you turn to a financial planner to actually fill out the FAFSA?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, we have on our website, at Drake & Associates on our website, we have financial calculators that help you determine what is the best route for financial aid. So if you just go to wealthwisconsin.com, you can plug in all those different numbers, and it's really going to help you out and determine, you know, what is the best for me going forward. Yeah,
because the one thing to remember in college, there is money available to help students go to college, versus when you retire, there's nowhere to go and loan money to retire.
That's right.
So you have to work.
You just keep working, all right, or saving. All right, got a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. We have the number right there for you.